Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today, we're going to look at some coins from Korea. Now, any of you have done any collecting or bought any coins in bulk will have a bunch of these 100 won coins, the older 100 won coins from Korea. Kind of nice design. But if you, once in a while, what'll happen is you'll get a few other coins in with them, and hopefully, you might get some that look like these. So let's take a look at these, which are, one of them is a 101 coin, as many of you know, the center one, and this one's a 50, and this one is a 500. So let's flip them over and take a look and start with the values. So from left to right, we see we have the 51 coin from 2001, the 2200 won coin, and the 2002 500 won coin. Let's get a little bit better light on there. You can see there it's a little bit shiny, so it's always hard to get the light going. If you probably can't tell very much, but by looking at it from this angle, but these coins, this coin actually has a little bit different makeup than the other coins. So let's start with that. This is a 2001 51 coin. 102 million of these were made, so they're all over the place out there. You're not going to find any value in this coin probably, even when you get up to the very fine or uncirculated. Um, you're going to get uncirculated. You get some value from it, but very fine and below, it's going to be worth 25 cents or less. Almost uncirculated, maybe 26, 28 cents. So no value here in terms of, except as for collecting. So it says 2001, says 50, says the Bank of Korea. And we see that it says the Bank of Korea on the bottom of all of these. That's why it has exactly the same writing. This is in Hangul, and each one of these say the Bank of Korea. Again, at the top of the year 2001, 2002, 2002. The 51 coin is 4.16 grams in weight, 21.16 millimeters in diameter, and 1.52 millimeters thick. It is a copper nickel zinc and has a little less shine than these two, um, and that's partly because of the zinc in it. If we tip it up on its edge, we see that it is a reeded edge, and it has a very, very nice picture on the back. And we'll talk about that in a second. The 2002, again, we tip it up. It's got a reeded edge. The 2002, there were 490 million of these made. So again, it's not going to have much value. There's so many of them made, and there's plenty of them out there. Again, on this one, it said the value in the Bank of Korea. And then we get to the, and it had a reeded edge. And then we tip this one up another reeded edge, and we flip it over, and we see that this one has a beautiful picture on it too. And this is the 500 won coin, and 110 million of these were made. So again, high mintages of all of these mean that there's very little value for any of them, except as a collector filling in the years in Korea. They are still all in circulation though. So if you go to Korea, they are spendable, and you could buy something with them. But I should also add that where you have a 10 won coin in Korea is worth about a cent, so a 50 won is worth 4 or 5 cents. A 100 won is worth about 10 cents, and a 500 won is worth 50 or more cents. So these aren't, even as spending value, there's not going to be much value to them. So they're probably worth more just to collect them and fill in your years than they are to spend on the street. On the 50, we have a rice plant, and then the value at the bottom says 50 won. On the 100 won, we see this is Admiral Yi Sun Sin. He was alive in the 1500s. He's a national hero in Korea. And on one of the Korean coins, you see a boat, a war boat that the Koreans used, and that's why an admiral would be such a admired figure, because they actually they had a navy very early in Korea. And again, it says 100 won on each side of his head. Um, and then finally, on the 501, we see this is a Manchurian crane. So this is a beautiful big bird with the long legs. Um, and at the bottom of this one, again, we see it says um, 500 won in Hangul. So these all written in Hangul. Um, and this is the 500 won coin. Again, no beading on the inner rims on the back, reeded edges, and 110 million of these were made. It is this 501 is 7.7 grams, 26.5 millimeters in diameter, and 2 millimeters in thickness. And the 101 coin is 5.42 grams, 24 millimeters in diameter, and 1.5 millimeters in thickness. So these are some pretty nice looking coins from the country of Korea. If you're interested in our international world coin videos, please subscribe to the DC Coin World International Coin channel, and we look forward to making more videos for you